I want to show people that there's so many things women can do. A woman has so many opportunities, has so many gifts. She can use her natural abilities to do different things around the world, and that's what I want to communicate with my artworks. My name is Kakooza Jesca Geraldine. I'm a visual artist, basically a painter. I do all kinds of painting. I do oil painting, watercolor painting, as well as acrylic painting. My paintings are very diverse. I have texture paintings, I have paintings that are 2D, and they generally talk about self-love, self-acceptance, and generally someone trying to figure themselves out and accepting themselves more. So in some of my paintings, I talk about culture, because that's a way that someone can accept themselves, because that's your beginning, your background, those are your roots. So I use some of the things from culture, some of the things that people can use, such as cowrie shells, baskets that they call in Uganda echibo, that can be used to identify someone's culture, for example, Uganda. In some of my artworks, I can try to show that 3D is not something that can only be done in sculpture. It's also something that can be included in other kinds of artworks, such as my paintings. In my acrylic paintings, I use mixed media, so I involve things such as clay, plaster of Paris, cloth, to bring out the appearance of a 3D look. So I feel like I'm trying to communicate that someone does not necessarily have to use only paint and restrict themselves to use certain products and materials that they have. There are so many things around us that we can involve in our paintings to bring them out and like have a good message. So this is my studio, and I've come to show you where everything happens. So I'd like to show you, these are some pieces that are not yet finished, and I'm still working on them. They're more of like 3D art, and I employ different materials, different tools. You can see this one is also 3D art. And then I use different techniques while creating the art, because you can see most of them appear random, and I believe I'm still discovering myself, and that's why that is presented in that way. I have sketches here too, and lately I feel like I'm delving into pattern art. I have more of like marble art here on these pieces, but then on this one I want it to be more of like pattern art, because I'm still exploring like my journey and determining what I want to create finally. So I guess I just want to keep exploring the randomness that I keep finding within myself to like see how I can use that to create different art pieces. When I think of By Abakazi, I think of women, but then women are very, very, very diverse. So my artworks, the title of my artworks, there are 2 paintings, and they're called Mbulila or Mukazi. So generally describe for me a woman. So when you tell someone to describe for you a woman, they start thinking, oh, a woman is someone who takes care of the home, takes care of the children, cooks the food, fetches water. Generally the basic activities that someone can like tell you about a woman. So that's what I try to show in one of my pieces. In the second piece, I used clay to bring out the shape of a basket. Some see it as a tray, a winnowing basket, some see it as a chibo. So I want to bring out the fact that women are seen as carriers, because that's what a basket is seen as, a carrier. When you put your fruits inside, you be like, you know that they're safe, you're assured that they're going to be safe inside, they're not going to fall and get destroyed, scatter everywhere. So I think that's how I view a woman. I want to show that these same carriers can use those abilities that they are seen to have outside the home. So I put different images of like engineers, astronauts, doctors, to show that these abilities that they have at home can be used in the outside world, not limiting them to only have them at home.
If I asked a question like, who's a woman? What makes a woman? Most of the time you get answers like, she's married, she has a kid, she's a good cook, she's a nurturer in general. And her work questions that, like, why do you think woman equals a nurture? The dehumanization that happens between her being a woman who can be something else and then her just being a caregiver. So she's addressing that and showcasing all that different things that women are, that they can be without without taking away the caregiver.
I always watch her come up with these ideas, and it's so interesting because I actually didn't know this side of her. Like, I knew she does art in high school, but like, I didn't know it was this serious. As far as I know, like most of the big artists I know are men. So I think most women, like, they get intimidated about all the competition. But like, bring out their art today sort of shows you how much they can do, and it inspires many other women as well to be like, oh, I've always actually thought of doing this, or if this person is doing this, I can also bring out my talents.
Jesica's is based on the caring, the nurturing nature of women. So all the things we do, looking after the family, we're the ones who cook, we look after the sick people, clean and all that. And she looks at it in the aspect of being a basket, like everything within that collective. But that in this day and age, again, now connecting to the modern part of it, we also have things we do outside of just the original setup for what a woman would be. So we are doctors, we are teachers, we are scientists, we are astronauts. So yeah.
Taking part in this was a very big opportunity, to be honest. I think from all these experiences, the different exhibitions, I think it would be nice as a woman, the girl child, to try and put yourself out there as much as you can. Sometimes it may seem like it may not work out immediately, and that's how life works, honestly. Nothing will work out immediately.